Alrighty, I think I got everything working on my end here. About to get rid of the start screen here in a second. I'm just trying to get everything rolling on my side. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world. I still gotta work on this little intro thing here that you see before you, but you know what? It's something, it's just something. It's something that's, kind of just there as a little start screen for, now I will get it kind of more animated here in a little bit, but for now it's in a work in a process. And hello, Davey. Welcome out to the stream. About to unload the screen here in like 2 seconds. I'm just making sure everything is pulled up on my end before I erase it all. Alrighty, we are mostly ready to rock and roll. I feel like it's not focusing on my face for some reason. It is what it is. But hello, viewers. You see, I have actually added some stuff to the screen today. Look at me go. Look at me adding stuff to the screen for no reason. Maybe it helps somebody, maybe not. But we're going to continue our... Hello. Interrupting Spearow. We're going to be continuing our Spearow hunt today at a whopping 700 Spearow already, which is a number for sure. Yeah, that's a number. And yeah, we're going to probably, honestly, to be all completely honest with you, I'm going for the Bellsprout record today, I think. If everything works out like I'm thinking. So you guys should see it now on the screen, all the fabulous little odds and our record high chain and everything like that on the right hand side. Yeah, Bellsprout currently has the longest chain of exactly 850. Now that 850 was not led to a shiny. I guess I could have looked up what was the longest chain that actually led to a shiny, but you know what, it's fine. Yeah, today we're going to heavily attempt to either get the shiny Spearow or break that chain. One of those two things will happen today. If the chain is broken, we will, I don't know what I'll do if I break it. Do I just go to the max, go to the, 1000 mark? Or do I, just keep going until I find it? I honestly don't know. I don't know if I want to cross that path just yet. For now, we're going to just sit back and relax and listen to some Spearow cries, and I actually have the game music going today, which is very weird. Usually I have, like, random Pokemon music or Nintendo music going, but we haven't had the gameplay music in a very, very long time. I figured I'd rock with that for just a little bit. Probably will go back to the mix of music later in the stream. But like I said in the start, if you guys weren't here, hopefully you're all having a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Be sure you do hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the video and all that great stuff. My day honestly was pretty decent. It was a little bit busy, but overall I am glad to just be home and going into my days off. Yeah, I would ultimately like to get this shiny Spearow today, because on Monday we will be shifting to Mario. I don't care if we have this crazy insane chain thing. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to mentally let it go, and yeah, move on to some other games like we're supposed to be doing. That is my objective, and I spoke that objective in our fall-winter showcase, and I need to live up to it. While having the chain does help the odds, as you see over there to the right-hand side. Ultimately, once we get past the 31 mark, it's the same odds as what we have right now with all these ridiculous amount of Spearows that we currently have. I'm gonna turn my little fan on if I can get it to work. Where is the switch for this stupid thing? It's not wanting to work. Why is my fan not working? That's because it's not all the way plugged in, and that would be why it's not working. No, still not working. Whatever. I didn't want a fan anyway. I wanted to die of heat exhaustion. Alright, come here, Mr. Spearow. I'm afraid to touch the cord that it's plugged into. If I, like, you know, unplug it and plug it back in, will that do anything for my life? No. Did absolutely nothing. Try one more thing here after I catch the next Spearow and see if that does anything for me. Probably won't, but I can at least try, right? It's working just fine the other day. Then again, my computer was giving me loads of issues when I first was starting up, so maybe there's bigger things afoot. I don't know. Nope, I just don't want to go. Oh wait, now it does. Why is it going at like certain angles? What if I flip it around and relieve the wire tension? Will that do something for me? That did it. That's what the secret was the wire was being pinched. Why didn't you tell me, chat? Ah, rat. You guys have any weird phobias? I know some people are afraid of like rats, which is what brought up that subject. I am ironically kind of scared of bees. Never been stung by a bee or had really any bad experience with a bee, but I've had a neighbor that's been attacked by a beehive, and I've had a brother that's been stung. So I've seen the effects, but I personally have not been, you know, affected by a bee. But I still don't like them. Snakes I'm okay with. Rats don't hard bug me. I had hamsters growing up, so I guess I'm just kind of used to those type of creatures. Obviously, I won't go just like be like, ooh, look, a snake, let me touch that thing, because, you know, poisonous things exist. Same with frogs. Always a little cautious to touch either one of those creatures. Spiders also. And I think we can all agree probably one of the most annoying creatures is the mosquito, right? I mean, I need a like a what's the person that like studies bugs? I just need to know the benefit of mosquitoes in the world. Like, what do they do? You know, you bees, you get your honey. You know, spiders help get rid of the bugs and stuff like that. And ants help keep the soil or something, you know, together. Something weird like that. Something with the earth and blah blah blah. What do mosquitoes give us? Anything besides diseases and itchy spots? Butterflies are pretty. That's what the butterflies do for us. They also help with, same with like the bees, with like pollinating flowers and stuff like that. I don't know about moths. Moths are a good one. I don't know about moths. Praying mantis and grasshoppers. I know praying mantis. I think praying mantises eat bugs as well. They like devour them. I don't know about grasshoppers. I know them and cicadas make very loud noises. See, some of, like, say, moth, for instance, like, moths haven't really ever really bugged me, whereas mosquitoes do. So, you know, if I don't have a problem with the bug, why am I going to feel affected by the bug? I have no issues with, like, you know, certain creatures. Spiro. I know there is a small, I mean, I'm talking pretty small. I mean, there's always a chance. I mean, no matter what, there's always a chance of a number, but like, there is a small chance that we have missed the shiny Spiro, because technically speaking, sometimes there spawns over to the left of me that, you know, I can't run over and check easily. I did order some stuff for streaming as well, stuff for my Switch hookups, because it still every now and then gives me connection issues. It's working obviously fine right now, but still. And then some USB cables that will help with future streams when I'm using a controller, to where I can game without face cam in my living room if needed. Let me actually play some of those other games that I'm just kind of wanting to show people or interact with people with. A little bit easier. But literally, my plan tomorrow, the only thing we got going on tomorrow is we're going to the zoo around 2 o'clock for our local zoo's like Halloween thing. I think other than that, that's really the only thing we have planned for tomorrow. And then Monday, we're doing dinner with my parents. Don't know where yet, but just, you know, they just got back from a vacation, so it's just kind of like us kind of welcoming them back by inviting them to dinner and everything like that. So we were going to do it Sunday, but with the zoo stuff, we were just like, maybe it's better to just plan Monday. And my dad's also kind of, I feel like, I don't know if it's not jet lag, but basically where he's still, I feel like, recovering after getting back. He's just under the weather, we'll just say that. Oh, we're guaranteed at least to get to the first 25 mark. We are now officially 100 Spiro away from, right? I think I'm smoking crack. 25, right? Not 50. Yeah, no, we're still 125 away from breaking the record. I am a silly goose. Just Gotta make sure the next one's not shiny. It is not. Wants to be very much uncool. Yeah, I know a lot of people usually sometimes ask about the odds and things like that, so I figured I'd throw that on the screen and throw in the whole chain thing. Now, obviously, once we go above the 999 mark, it's going to be probably near impossible to keep track of how many we've chained. But you know what? We'll keep going. Hello, Surfer Dude. I like that name. Surfer Dude. Thank you for liking and subbing. I really greatly appreciate that. I really do. I definitely do. I'm out to the stream. I'm currently doing my first selling of stuff to, you know, prepare for the next chain of freaking Spearows. We are working our way to probably breaking our record of the longest chain so far. We're at 725, I think, right now, and obviously Bellsprout owns the record for the longest chains, and Spearow is flirting with that number right now. I know 125 is a lot of encounters, but you know, I haven't been proven just otherwise just yet, so we'll see. Spearow. Paging Spearow to the grass? Paging Spearow to the grass. Thank you. I would have liked, you know, the other Spearow, but you know, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I guess technically we could still know the chain number because it's going to still tell us how many we've caught after each encounter once we get above the 999. Pretty much the only... Yeah, no, there would never be really a reason we wouldn't see that number unless we break the chain. Then we wouldn't see the exact number. Alrighty, working our way to 750 now. Expect it to be so hot in here today. It's a very cold day outside, so I figured it'd be kind of more on the cooler side inside my house, but apparently not. It's on the toastier side. I even removed some of my layers. I originally had a undershirt under the shirt, and I originally had a different pair of pants, a more bulkier set of pants, and I, you know, went to like a lighter sweatpant type deal. I don't know. As soon as I wrap up stream here, I will be, honestly, I don't really know what I'm gonna do for tomorrow, but I know for sure I want to probably, we haven't done like a good proteiny breakfast in a while. We usually always do like your pancakes, waffles, you know, things like that, but might do some like, either like biscuits and gravy, or, even like eggs mixed with like bacon and sausage, like that. A little bit more, protein heavy than sugar heavy. Dang it, Spearow. my prediction for the day, if we're gonna get Spearow or not. So yesterday I was very much like, we probably won't, and there was a debate of whether I wanted to keep going. Today, what am I feeling today? Are we feeling the vibe today, guys? Looking in Spearow. Hang on, let me get a little okay, this thing is very much into the lunacy. Stare into his soul, stare into his soul. I think he tells me no. But this is also coming from someone that, you know, is over 750 almost encounters in. See, that one told me no, but what about this one? What is this one's not? Just kidding, I'm just studying every Spearow that's not shinies encounters eyes. Are you telling me the next one might be shiny, Mr. Spearow? Speak to me in your bird ways. Alrighty. Bird. And bird. And pretty close. That was pretty spot on. Man, this bird does not want to be shiny. Again, do I really have a right to complain until it passes the Bellsprout number? I don't know, because it's technically like we've gone longer or dedicated more time, but same point. That was a terrible, terrible throw. Should have been more patient. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be live tonight. Like I said, my goal is to either obviously get shiny Spearow or pass the Bellsprout chain number. But we'll have to see, we'll have to see. I do have some thoughts to adding more streaming platforms, but I don't know, it's kind of hard, you know, when things have already started to like add one, like say if I add, I'm trying to think of one that has something now, but like even something like weird as like Facebook gaming or something like that. It's like, well, the series already has been going. Be like, well, here's me starting this on Facebook, and we're in the middle of this series, and yeah, it just kind of feels weird to just, you know, do that. So I feel like if I were to branch out into, you know, other platforms, I would need it to be like fresh start all like from the start. So like once I get my channel cleared up and things more like clean, then maybe yeah, like, oh, we could start on multiple platforms and be like, okay, here's what we're starting with here, and then going from there, and that way it's all starting fresh, and then no one's kind of like, wait, what do you mean we're on like episode 5? Where are the other 4 episodes? Oh, I have to go to a whole other streaming platform. Do you potentially see it? That sounds stupid, you know. Like, it's just wiser to either start with something new and or fresh and do it that way. I remember when we did get that Bellsprout chain, we decided to end it because we thought it was bad luck. And then we went to Pidgeys for a little bit, and then back to Bellsprout, and then it was like 100 something encounters after that we got shiny Bellsprout. It technically worked, so you can't say it was like necessarily unwise, but technically that does mean there could have been, you know, a 900 chain of Bellsprouts. There's been a few Pokemon though that we did that way in the early starts where we, you know, did a chain for a little bit and then either broke the chain or switched to another Pokemon to see if it would do anything for us. I think Rattata is the only one that gave us any sort of, you know, a different Pokemon than the one we were chaining. Seeing we were chaining Rattatas and we got a shiny Pidgey in that chain. Excuse me. Yawn the stream, that's probably not promising, seeing it's only halfway in and I already had a yawn. So we always go for at minimum an hour anyway. So if we're like super far out the hour mark, we might just go early tomorrow. Since I'm off tomorrow, I could start as early as like, what? Maybe 9:30 p.m. and go for like 2.5 hours until midnight hits before switching to Mario. We're, you know, feeling a little bit far from the goal at the hour mark. We'll for sure be pretty near or over 800 at the hour mark. So at that point we'd be only like 50 away. Which would be probably, honestly, if we go by that math, then that'd be another half hour, because that's half of what we would have gotten. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Math is mathing right now in my head. You know, it takes us 100 in usually about an hour. It would take about 50 to about 30 minutes, you know. And 25 Pokemon would take me 15 minutes, and so on and so forth. I wanted to beat that record for looking at maybe around an hour and a half ish stream if Shiny Spearow doesn't show up. And to get to the maximum, you have to do like 300 encounters, which is, you know, 3 hours. Yeah, God. Well, we've honestly let the game music go for a bit here, and to be honest with you, the whole main reason I decided to do the game music was like, oh, maybe that'll bring me some different luck, because, you know, we haven't had the game music on in a while. Maybe that's what it wanted to hear, was its own cry and the music being played in the background, and so far it seems to be the case that, it's bringing 0 Spear of Luck. I'll encounter the next Spearow and catch it, and then we will get probably Nintendo. I think I'm feeling Nintendo Radio today. Let's see here. Bring this back up, and good old YouTube, and we want to, no, not Pokemon Radio, we need Nintendo Radio, please. God, that's loud in my ears. Mario Galaxy, it looks like that's playing right now. Alright, back to gameplay. I was fixed that I was already over the next 25 mark, and I was like, wait a minute. We're just not doing that wisely. Thank you, sir. Goodbye. If you guys have any ideas how to get shiny Spearow to more likely appear, definitely let me know. I will definitely give it a whirl. Should be saying like happy and you know it. But then again, Spearow doesn't really have hands. So is it like flap your wings, stomp your talons / feet, and then what would be the last one? I don't know. Could be like, if you're flappy and you know it, flap your wings. If you're flappy and you know it, flap your wings. If you're flappy and you know it. You really want to show it? If you're flappy and you know it, flap your wings. Something like that. Something stupid like that. Alright, Spearow. Okay, well, I didn't finish my speech before you spawned, so I'm gonna have to give a whole new speech. Thank you. So Spearow, like, when you next appear, can you, like, you know, do some cool sparkly things? That'd be kind of cool. I think everybody would really like that. I mean, you've only not done that 758 times. It'd be really cool for like the 759 time to be like, hey, I got some sparkles. That was not the sparkles I meant. I knew you'd misunderstand. I wasn't talking about the tiny and huge sparkles. Don't you peck my Pokeballs. That didn't sound right. Spearow. Come on. Listen to instructions. That's the other color I was referring to that you don't need to be. Not red, not blue. Kind of like a gold or a yellow or a whatever color that is in the bottom left-hand side of the screen. I mean, if you know where the, you know, the other two friends that are next to you are, I mean, you're gonna fight them. I mean, that's fine too. I know it breaks the chain technically, but like, they're cool. Do not invite the rat, I swear. You eat the rat. Spearow seems like the type of bird that would eat rats. Spearow! Can't do that cry anymore. I have shot my voice for the day. So what happens when you've been up for however many hours I've been up now? 19 hours, I think? Maybe? Sure, at least 19. Maybe I, you know, instead of being like, oh, make the next one shiny, maybe I could, you know what, I'll be a little bit nicer. What about, like, within the next 5, Spearow? Like, look, I'm being chill, I'm being relaxed, I'm being, like, you know, giving you some numbers. And you still got 4 more? I'm chill, man. Still 4 more, man. That's 4 whole more. Like, I'm chill, I'm chill, I'm chill. Three more, man. 3 more is a big number. 3 more is a big, big number, guys. I can count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Look at me go. I can do it in Spanish. Uno, dos, tres. I think. Can I still do it in German? Can you do like the whole like High Dragon Line die? Do I? Some. Yeah, I don't remember. Come back, bird. Love me. I mean, clearly Spearow did not get the memo of being like chillaxed and relaxed and all cool, you know. Because now we're back just being, you know, one away again. Which, you know, I was trying to be nice and be like, oh, you know, just give yourself 5 encounters before you want to be shiny. But no, it's like, no. Here's 5 encounters that aren't shiny. If I'm like announce him like he's, you know, coming in to, you know, take over everything. Be like, coming in at cool shiny bird, Spearow. The coolest Pokemon ever, totally. he's a little camera shy guy apparently. Okay, well, clearly he did not get the memo and sent his brother, sister, one of the two, cousin. Ooh, thought for sure I was gonna be a little late on that one with the flight animation kicking off there, but I was not. Five away from the next transfer. Yippee. Spearow, like, seriously, man. I think it's been majority of the yellowish shinies. Which is like every single one but that's not named Rattata. Pidgey took a while. Weedle and Caterpie weren't horrible, but they still took a while. And then Bellsprout, I mean, obviously Bellsprout took a long while. Why can't everybody just be cool like Rattata and show up in like 50 encounters? My goodness. Take a drink of water really quick while we have a little break. Got to stay remotely hydrated. That's right, Spearow's just typing it up, you know, because 775 is going to be the shiny. That's all he's doing. He's hyping it up. Right, Spearow? Big nodders for the Spearow being shiny. God dang it, man. Actually, you're a female Spearow. I greatly apologize. want shiny, and I don't want to catch that because I need to transfer. He's a rat. Time for another transfer. We are now going to be working officially to 800. Woohoo! I got significantly less candy this time. Kinda crazy indeed. No, I'm ready to go back to the hunt now. What was that throw? What if I just be so distant that I just act like I, okay, barely, I couldn't even get far away to even, let Spearow, see that I was trying to be distant. If I just tell Spearow that I just don't want the shiny, what if I'm just like, shinies? Who needs those? Those are lame. Totally give me more normal Spearows, please? That would be great. Totally being legit 10 out of 10 every time. Give me normal Spearows, please. Why I started talking like this, I really just don't know. But totally normal Spearows, bro. Completely normal Spearows every... Frick! Spearow, I didn't think you were going to want to flirt with the number, but it looks like you're going to. But you can change that, and, be nice to us. And just be like, look, I just want a really cool big number. You don't have to be, the biggest chain. I know probably there's people out there that want to see the 999 cap out, but do we really gotta do it? Don't you say yes. No, I get it, I do slightly get it, but come on. Is it bad of me? Because then it's once we get shiny Spearow, we go in Viridian Forest, guys. We're right in Viridian Forest. We don't care about the Nidorans anymore. I mean, honestly, any of the new shinies here make me go to Viridian Forest. So, in all honesty, we should be cheering for a new shiny because it lets us go to new routes and areas and whatever else, and go for Pikachus and Bulbasaurs. The mascot, the first Pokemon in the Pokédex, both those things. Very cool, very unique, very fun. I'm not dismissing Spearow, of course not. I'm not dismissing either one of the Nidorans. I just want to go on the attack plan that I now have set forward. Well, just the chain now and go in there anyway. No, I am dedicated to the chain. I am locked with it. I shall not break it until something new and shiny appears. Hopefully Spearow. I will also greatly accept either one of the Nidorants. I just have a feeling Spearow's just like, no. I want the catch combo record, thank you very much. I want to own it. That weird plant-looking guy doesn't deserve it. A creature such as eloquent as me deserves that title of greatest catch combo. And then I'll cry. Slowly. And everybody else will probably cheer because they'll be like, look, we got to see the fancy numbers stop. Woo! Only Spearow knows the answer. I think we're getting a lot of mellow Nintendo music tonight. Not getting a lot of the upbeat music. Sometimes that's okay, but yeah, this is a little bit better. You guys want to know what intrusive thought I just had right now? How weird and what would happen if I just like poured that jug of water over me? Yep, intrusive thoughts. I won't do that. There's too much electronics around me to even want to try to flirt with that idea. Definitely probably ruin something out there. Oh my goodness. I really think we're gonna get to the 800 Spearows. It's crazy. Why'd that ball go like nowhere? Hello, Lucas. Welcome out to the stream. And yeah, it's just a little crazy. Just a tiny bit crazy. Is it worse that I've been trying to do this since Sword and Shield? Probably. But, you know, I haven't been able to do it like every single day. You know, I've played other stuff, obviously, and obviously life still gets in the way, but yeah, it's a little crazy that I wanted to do every single mainline Pokemon game between Gen 1 to Gen 9. When I first ever created this thing, I only had 11 games. And then I was like, no, I want to play every single Pokemon game on my YouTube channel. And why I decided to do that, I couldn't tell you. But you know what? Here I am, and doing it. And then I decided to have an even crazier idea and be like, what if I take the Let's Go games, which are supposed to be like the easiest ones to shiny hunt in, and make that one a shiny hunting one? And here I am, doing that. And I'm almost 800 freaking Spearows in. We're not even out of the first town. We haven't even met Brock. We don't even know who Brock is. Yeah, like I said, there definitely could have been a way to, you know, maybe speed up my process to, you know, say I've played them a little bit faster than the current rate I was going at. But yeah, no, so it started when I first created this, the 11 games that originally existed back in, like I said, this is back when Sword and Shield was about to come out. I was like, okay, I want to play the 11 Pokemon games that I've never played, which at that time was like, obviously Gen 8, Gen 7, Gen 6, Gen 5, and then some of the like ones that like, so I played Omega Ruby, but didn't play Alpha Sapphire, so I had Alpha Sapphire on there. I played, you know, whatever one I didn't play of the alternate version I put on that list. And like I said, it was a total of 11 of them. And I got through the first like 3 or 4 really rapidly quick. And then yeah, then I got the idea, I was like, well, no, I want to play all the Pokemon games that I haven't played on the channel. So like I did like Red and Ruby and stuff like that, ones I have already played in my life on the channel. So I was like, well, why don't I just bring just every single one that's, you know, even ones I have played, like Emerald, for example. I played Emerald a ton of times, or Crystal. I played Crystal a ton of times, but I was like, no, I haven't done that on my YouTube channel. Let me do that. And yeah, I went from 11 games to like 20-something games. And then yeah, and then more Pokemon games came out and DLCs dropped, and I was like, what if I go even crazier? What if I go further beyond? The thing is technically I came up with the shiny hunting one before doing the playing every game one. Technically I had the idea to do the shiny hunting before I thought about playing every single Pokemon game. But now I do it where usually Tuesdays and Thursdays I play another Pokemon game that's not this one to kind of like double attack. It's like we're doing Omega Ruby right now, usually as well, at least once a week to. And that one's just your normal, I mean that one's like a standard Nuzlocke type deal. Just beating that game, so that one, you know, we're already like, I think 6 or 7 badges in, so that one's got a lot of progress. I've always told multiple people I feel like I'll have every other Pokemon game done before maybe even flirting with this one being done. But who knows? It's all odds. Everything is odds. Will I do any other game shiny hunting? I don't honestly know. But at least if I say I did this one, it was like kind of like a big dedication one. And no, Spearow doesn't. I mean, like I said, it's technically not our longest one. Bellsprout owns that record. Bellsprout, we had over 1,000 encounters, and we had a chain of over 850. I mean, obviously Spearow is rival. Why can't I say that word? Rivalrying. That just doesn't sound. Why is that hard for me to say? He's competing with Bellsprout for the biggest number. There you go. There's the better word. He's challenging Bellsprout for the title for longest chain of a Pokemon. Yeah, the fact that I've gone this many encounters without something, I guess, is kind of crazy. But we've had a few that, you know, only took us 50 or 100 to get something to be sparkly, but Obviously, we've had way many more that have gone well over that. Yeah, Pidgey was that way. Bellsprout definitely was that way. This one obviously is shaping up to be that way. So, gotta make sure the next one's not shiny before we go do our next item transfer. Hey, Spearow, where are you? Nope. Darn. We've reached officially the 800 mark. Oh, it's just more paid. The fact that this bird wants to try to actually break Bellsprout's record. Once again, we did not flirt with the 900 candies. Can never understand these candy counts. Sometimes we max them out, sometimes we're well behind them. Let's get rid of these 100 Spearow that are in my box currently. Just to fully clean it out, you can see all my current shinies now on this screen. All the ones that have the blue dot next to them are my shinies that I currently own. Almost hit no, that would have been bad. Let's see how many Pokemon were, well, I guess we'll know the big number at the end, but I mean, right there we're at 4,219 freaking Pokemon that we've caught. Redonkulous. Birds now. $90. Now we'll get the 800 mark once we transfer these last 10. And I'll be able to see the actual number of encounters. We are at 4,289. Oh my goodness. That is quite insane if I had to say so myself. Alright, I've cleared all that I need to clear. No, it's not. Honestly, I think is it Gen 6? I don't know. One of them that has where you can like mass select in there, where you can do like the square selection. But this game doesn't have it. It's literally individual Pokemon, and I'm like, why? Why do you make us suffer like this? Makes no sense. Alright. Yeah, I've got a good bit of Pokemon cash on me right now. Just a good little bit of amount of cash. Do I really need to keep earning? Probably not, but at the same point, I you know, just preparing for the future. Eventually, obviously, we'll get more expensive balls and stuff like that. But yeah, pretty much I figured out every 25 Spearows is roughly anywhere between the minimum of 800 to the maximum of the 999, the maximum you can carry items for every 25 Spearow that we catch. So I've been just kind of going with, every 25 I go and sell my items, and then every 100 I, clear my box. So that way I just don't ever max out anything either way. I mean, I think we would still have a lot of wiggle room, but still. Just guarantees my everything. And then, yeah, once we do eventually get to where we can eventually buy, lures and buy, great balls, ultra balls, those type of stuff, makes it to where we'll just have guaranteed moolah to do so. And then same with like TMs and stuff, to have the best moves and everything. We should have no worries. Like I said, my thought was just to keep going until Spearow either shines or breaks Bellsprout's record, so we're going to, I guess, keep going at this point, because obviously he hasn't shined and wants to say he wants to beat Bellsprout's record. One exact encounter? Okay. I mean, that would be cool. I'd be really ecstatic if that were to happen. Okay, it wasn't a shiny. Maybe there was a delay. Maybe there's a video. There's got to be a video delay. Like surely that's what it is. There's a lag. There's something totally going on. The game just didn't read your message yet. That was what the problem was. 10 years. And then maybe hypothetically, no one knows when the game read the message. Clearly, it could have just read it now. Yeah, it could read it in the next, millennia. Birds can cease to... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, birds can cease to exist on this route. Trust me, when we were doing Bellsprout, I did every single talking point you could think of. I, talked all, like, I looked up, like, what pitcher plants, like, eat and stuff like that, what, like, Venus flytraps type deal, like, what Bellsprout's inspirations were, and what, like, they ate and stuff like that, offered all of its favorites, talked up how, cool he was, offered to end stream, all this other stuff for Shiny Bellsprout to appear, and then, we went the opposite route the next stream, where we just bashed Bellsprout in every single way possible, and that didn't work either. So we've tried talking up Pokemon, we've tried talking down Pokemon, we've tried torturing ourselves, we've tried, pretty much everything, and yeah, I don't think there's really any known method to make these things want to be sparkly. And by sparkly, I do not mean the size sparkles, because I feel like every time I say that, one of those tiny or huge ones show up now. Why did they have to put sparkles on the sized ones? It's not end of the world. No Mega Fearow if you're not shiny. You will not get special treatment like Charizard and Venusaur and Gengar and Alakazam and the other notable Gen 1 Pokemon that got cool special treatment. You won't get anything unless you be shiny Spearow. I actually heard they're going to cut you from the game entirely. For multiple they're going to Venomoth you, man, where you're going to be gone for like 20 years if you don't become shiny. Now it's worried. Now it's, Now it's telling its family, whole like family lineage, that we need to get the shiny one here quickly. Obviously, clearly. I mean, it's so plainly obvious that's what's going on the screen right now. It's totally telling everybody and its mother to go get the shiny one. Just totally not gaslighting the Spearow into just, you know. Oh my lord. I mean, I will say overall, I mean, besides little periods here and there, we have been pretty consistent, always getting Spearows to spawn pretty quickly. Spearow clearly does not want to be in Legends EA, or any other Pokemon game for that matter. It's just like, no. Yeah, exactly. No, surely not. But for shinies, maybe. Nah, no, we can't follow into those holes. But then again... It's like that whole like famous saying where it's like there's always an amount that you will sell something for. Right, hypothetically, if I were to start gaslighting and a shiny were to appear, you know. But until then, surely I'm not. Totally not. No. Ridiculous. Maybe I'm just not speaking its language. I mean, I've tried mimicking its cry and in-game cry, so I don't know what other language Spearow speaks. But maybe I don't know. Is he from like older generations? Is he from newer generations? Anybody know? Anybody know Spearow slang? Anybody got some Spearow slang they gotta whip out? You know what? You're right. What is Spearow at the end of the day? Is it a sparrow? Is that what it's based off of? Is it a crow? Is it a made-up bird by the Pokemon Company? Maybe. I don't even know his Pokedex number. You know what? I'd probably actually know his Pokedex number if it was to be shiny. I'd probably know all about Spearow and its Pokedex entry and things like that if it were to be shiny, you know, hypothetically. Like, right now. kind of sparse out here. I'm gonna tackle you, Spearow, I swear to God. You'll get a Gigantamax, a Mega, you'll get a cool, like, Terra form, you will get an exclusive Z move, whatever the new gimmick is for the next games, you're gonna get one of those too, and, yeah, we're gonna give you a Prevo and an Evo, and, like, Spearow. Yeah, exclusively just Spearow. He's gonna get a regional variant. He's gonna get whatever the like Wiglet and stuff is, the like alternate form that's kind of like it's the same Pokemon, but it's not the same Pokemon type deal. Like he's gonna get it all. He's gonna get the greatest treatment rolled out on a red carpet. It's gonna be great. Yeah, see, there's regional variant, which is like Galarian Meowth and stuff like that. Or like, well, let's just go with the Diglett route. Like, there's a Alolan Diglett, but then there's Wiglet. And that's, like, obviously not Paldean Diglett, but it literally is, in all intents and purposes, a Paldean Diglett. Like, let's not lie. Either way, you'll get it all, Spearow. All of that. They'll even combustion you, man, and give you another cool shiny. They'll give you like 3 shiny forms, man. See, I'm telling you, man. We can talk this thing to death. It has no interest. They'll bring back both your 2D and your 3D sprite, and they'll give you a 4D one. You'll be able to smell you in the game, Spearow. I swear, I heard this is true if you just be shiny. You're gonna be the first one. Then, I promise you, Spearow, I heard this. If you're shiny, like that whole like rumor that's like, you know, like Arceus came from like an egg, and that's where all Pokemon started. They're gonna say you hatched that egg, bro. Like you were the one. If you're shiny, that is. Like, I mean, this is all, you know, up to you, man. Like we're giving you literally. I mean, hell, we're giving you more than the silver platter. This is literally like exclusive platinum, you know, deals. And Spearow, if you're shiny now within the next one encounter, you will get all the steals, but only if you're the next encounter. I'm trying to play that whole like 1 day remains on like one of those like phone advertisement deals. If you call within the next 24 hours, it will double your offer. You know what, guys? I don't want it. I don't care anymore. You know what? I'm just gonna leave the route. Nothing will stop me. I technically have to leave the route anyway. I'm just leaving. There's totally not a shiny Spearow that's going to appear right after this one. I mean, I'm just catching this one because, you know, it was just there and I felt bad because, like, reasons. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to Viridian Forest and just say, screw my rules that I put down. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna break all the rules that I put down in my paperwork because you don't want to be shiny. Yeah, surely you don't want me just to keep walking, right? You don't want me to just leave, right? Right? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, I'm leaving. Look at me go. And I hate you. And you know what? I hate you two guys too, because you're still associated with this problem. I know I'm not chaining you two, but like you guys can also, you know, like do stuff. Stop spawning more of you. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go sell some yeah, I'm gonna go call you know, whoever created you. I mean, hypothetically it could be Arceus, hypothetically it could have been you, hypothetically it could have been anybody. See, this time we maxed out the candies. Look at us go. Really, I shouldn't really need to sell all the rest, but it's kind of one of those, it's like, once I get selling, I just keep going. Alright, let's see. We're gonna officially figure out right now if Spearow is going to break the record. And if he does, well, I don't know yet. I haven't figured out that far. I didn't want to figure out that far, okay? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't want to figure out that far. Yeah, we will make you the mascot of Pokemon. I will make you my channel mascot. Screw Ditto. I put Ditto on there because he was, you know, like all exclusive and stuff, but like, you'll be my mascot. Screw it. Vander, is that 9, right? And that's IX is 9, right? We were talking the almighty Spearow. Do you know him? Can you make him appear? Oh my god, you have his number? Is he on your speed dial? Because, like, we need him. And he doesn't want to come. Maybe his invitation to the stream got lost in postage, guys. Maybe we're blaming the wrong person. Maybe I'm the issue. Am I the issue, guys? Surely not. Surely it's Spearow's fault, right? I think we can all agree. It's clearly the bird's fault. I mean, that guy, like, he attacked Ash. I mean, I know Ash threw the rock first, and all intents and purposes deserved to be attacked. But, like, seriously. Your profile picture is a shiny Spearow. How did I just not notice that? Oh my god, it's right there, guys. Catch it. Someone throw a ball at it. How do you throw a Pokeball in chat? Anybody know how to throw a Pokeball in chat? If I want to transfer that to me? Does that count as finding the shiny guys? Does that count? Does that count as me finding the shiny because I see a shiny one in the chat box? Yeah, to be honest, yeah. That totally should count, right? Right, I don't need to own it, right? Surely not. I mean, I wrote the rules, I can change the rule. How did that ball just throw? You know what? Let's not question it. Oh my goodness, this stupid bird. We are now 18 away from the record. I mean, do we just let him have it at this point? Like, do we just cheer him on at this point and just be like, yeah, Spearow, go for the 999. Cap out the catch combo. We all want to see 999 Spearow. Of course. You do it, bird. In today's stream, I will catch anything that's not Spearow. I will do everything to avoid Spearow routes. We will never see Spearow again. I'm just gonna take that little like image that I have in the bottom right there and just like put it in my team, and just always like anytime like that I'm showing my team on screen or my shinies on screen, I'm just gonna put that shiny Spearow there, acting like I totally have it. I think we just cheer him on. I think we just cheer him on to go for the 999. You know what? You cap out the game. You break the game at this point, Spearow. I don't even have it in Pokemon Go. That's how bad this is. I don't even have it in Pokemon Go. What one Pokemon do I have in Pokemon Go? Out of curiosity, which ones do I have? Is there really any help I'm gonna get once we get to Fuchsia? To be honest, probably not. Let me kind of make sure the next Spearow's not shiny. It's not shiny, but it's tiny. Darn it! I thought I threw it low enough. Stop jumping! I swear. That wasn't jumping, but let's see here. Shiny. So my shiny Gen 1 Pokemon are the Bulbasaur line, the Charmander line, the Squirtle line, the Caterpie line, the Weedle line, the Rattata line, the Alolan Rattata line, Pikachu line, Sandshrew line, Alolan Sandshrew line, Nidoran, I could technically do Nidoran, Nidoran female, Nidoran male lines, both regular and Alolan Vulpexes, both regular and Alolan Dugtrios. More Meowths and Persians. I have to watch the game again because, you know, everybody's saying shiny. Oh, god dang it. We got all the starters in Violet. Nice. That's pretty cool. They have some very nice shinies in those games. Let's see, who else do I have? I've got Golduck or Psyduck line. I got Growlithe line, Alakazam line, Machamp line, Bellsprout line, Golem line, Ponyta line, Seal line, Gengar line, Onyx line, Krabby and Kingler, Execute, Weezing, Marowak, Pinsir, Tauros, Gyarados, all the Eevees. Yeah. If I see a Spearow in chat, I'm going to be mad. Oh, wait a minute. There's literally a Spearow right there. Shiny Aerodactyl. Okay, maybe I will have some help when I get to Fuchsia. Because, like, a lot of the fossils, I have shiny the fossils. I also have shiny Zapdos and stuff, so, you know, that'll be a help. Anyway, I'm done looking at Pokemon Go now. Yeah, see, I've heavily played Pokemon Go until about 2021, 2022. Then I kind of just did I call it like the daily stuff, like, oh, I'll catch a few Pokemon here or there, and then I will do like Battle of Rocket or do my Pokestops or, you know, like the little stuff. I don't play it as much as I definitely used to. Let's see, how many shinies did I have out of curiosity? I mean, that was just the Gen 1 shinies, obviously. Let's see, how many shinies do I own from all the community days and, you know, everything else. Let's see here. Good old Pokemon. Search. I have 170 shinies, apparently, is what it tells me. Yeah, now I just go on it to play, you know, just for a few minutes, and then that's about it. But I played hard. I had a group of about, usually 7 of us that would go out, definitely for the first couple of years, up until about 2019, all the time we would go out and, like, do the raids and hunt Pokemon, even was ones we had, looking for good, you know, stuff and trade with each other and all that. It was a lot of fun. I mean, Pokemon Go in the early days was a lot of great memories, and I did that with not only friends from work, but my family and stuff like that. It was just, yeah, a lot of fun. But yeah, like, even some of the most recent community days I've missed. So usually I'll, like, at the end of the year when they release them all, for, like, that one day, that's when I play catch-up, being like, okay, let me just catch the ones I didn't get. Like, I haven't even done the Halloween event that's out right now for Spiritomb. I'm like, eh. Yeah, I did see the Gigantamax. Yeah, definitely without even... Hell, I've even seen people that say that they go with a group of, like, 20 plus and that they are, like, stupid impossible to beat. But yeah, I did see the update, and I did try a few Dynamaxes because I just wanted to see what the experience was like. But yeah, once you go above, like, 3 stars, it's just, like, impossible without a group. I own, like, none of the Megas either. Usually now the only way I get, like, a lot of the newer stuff is by people inviting me to the raids and everything. Hello, Mars. Welcome out to the stream. Yeah, we still don't have Spearow, and it's looking like it's going to break the record of Bellsprout for most encountered Pokemon in a row. Yeah, this bird, we have all concluded that it just hates every single person out there. Yeah, I couldn't even do shiny build them, or shiny build them, Dynamax build them by myself. It was really hard. It's like even the normal like 3 stars raids I could usually do by myself with the Pokemon that I owned. But yeah, the Dynamax ones, no. At this point, I've come to the conclusion that I'm cheering Spearow on to get to the max number. Because it's just the only way I'm going to keep my sanity at this point. Like, yeah, you go Spearow, you get to 999. I mean, no one else is going to... I mean, maybe they'll like it, I don't know. But it's either that, it'll get there, and it's like, woohoo, we did that! Or it's not going to get there, and we're going to all get excited because we got the shiny faster. Like, those are the two realities. Either way, we're happy, right? Like, come on. I mean, every number, you know, I guess if you're not a big fan of the 999, right? If he shows up at 998, I think I might have to throw that Spearow away. I'll just keep catching Spearow just to say I got over the 999 mark. Pokemon Let's Go Spearow coming out next year because it decided to be shiny for one content creator out there. We were legally obliged to do so because, you know, reasons. 4 away. Oh yay. Everybody get your Spearow popcorn out. I think it's gonna break it. See, what, every time though I do see the start of the like run animation, it just gets my like worries up. Two more. Yeah, actually, I don't know what game Spearow actually is in. Was it the Ultra Moon and Sun games, the last one that you could even tentatively see him? Or was he in Scarlet and Violet? Or not Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield. We're gonna make a game just exclude. Was it like the Hey You Pikachu? Just be like, Hey You Spearow. Every game will be exclusively Spearow focused from here on out. If you just be shiny, man. You know how Mario did that whole like year of Luigi, and every game was like pretty much Luigi? Yeah, they'll do that for you, Spearow. Yeah, that's funny. Pokemon movie got me. Oh, just now you're not gonna spawn, huh? Okay, there you are. The record has been officially broken by a Spearow. Oh my goodness, he has done it. He has broken Bellsprout's grand record of 850 to make 851 grand looking Spearows. Everybody's so happy about it, totally. Yeah, Bellsprout who? Say what? He's totally not in my party right now. You know what? Actually, you know what? You know what? I've been thinking about this all wrong. I know it. I know what happens. Look, Spiro, I have this guy that just happens to be by me. He just wants to chat. Like he just, you know, he wants to chat. Not you. No, the other one. The other one. Hang on. Let me. Hold on. Let me. You know, the other Spiro, like the other one. He just wants to talk. He just wants just a little chat with that guy. He'd also go sell my items before I get too involved in this. Ah, you're right, you're right. I have the other bird. It doesn't like other birds, right? That's what the problem is. Why do you look like that, honestly? Yeah. I mean, I feel like if I bring the Pidgeot out, though, it's gonna be all like, oh, I want to fight you, right? Look, Spiro, oh no, it's this weird Pidgeot. You should get your weird... Let me go sell my items before I get sidetracked again. Why can't I fly on you? Like real talk, Pidgeot. Why are none of my Pokemon ride Pokemon? Yeah, I'm just gonna sell these two and just go back out there because that's just gonna be faster. Yeah, if you're really the dominant bird, you'll come out with your shiny self and show it. Like, clearly that's what you would do if you were the dominant bird. I didn't realize how yellow Pidgeot is. Come on, where you at, bro? Where you at? You big chicken, turkey thing. He's scared. Legitly, he's scared. It's the longest it's been a while since we've not seen a Spiro for a bit. Like, you know, what's going on, Spiro? Huh? What's happening? Oh, there he is. Okay, well, that didn't work out. What if, you know, hypothetically, I mean, I shouldn't be doing this, but like, I put this bug out here that you could, you know, nibble on. I feel like the beach is a little big, to be honest with you. It might be a little too big for the Spiro to eat. Yeah, it's pissed. It's pissed off that it hasn't been in any Pokemon game since at least somewhere near Gen 8. Maybe even before that. Whoa, Beedrill. Calm down. I know you want to also attack the Spiro, but like, whoa. You know what the problem is, guys? I didn't make a sandwich. That's what the problem was. Just talking about all the other shiny methods. If I stare at a shiny, no, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, if I stare at a shiny will appear, right? Alright, you go back in your Pokeball. Done with these strats. Nothing works. Yeah. I haven't had a sandwich on. I haven't been knocking the Pokemon out. What else increases the odds? I mean, we could talk legit things. I haven't been Masuda methoding eggs. I haven't been turning on the shiny charm. I didn't hack in, you know, the cute charm glitch. What other methods is there, guys? I haven't SOS methoded. I haven't done mass outbreaks. I haven't done Dynamax Adventures. I haven't done... What other methods are there? I'm losing track now. It's too many. I haven't done the grass thing. The one where you like Oras and Gen 4 where you like Dex Nav, that's what it is. I haven't done Dex Nav. I haven't done what else do you want, Spiro, man? I don't know, man. I haven't fished for it. That's the problem, guys. Oh yeah, Poke Radar hunting. God dang, there's so many methods. Stellar raids. I know it's not in those games, but I don't care. I'm just naming every method at this point. Wormhole? I went through wormholes to find Spiro because I have to. I think that'd be the weirdest place to find a shiny Spiro, honestly, is through a wormhole. But to be honest, maybe that's where all the shinies are, is in a whole different universe. That's why we're not finding them in this universe. We haven't done hard resets or soft resets either, guys. That's ridiculous. Guys, I have an idea. What if I just break the chain? Maybe he doesn't like the big numbers. Then again, if that was the case, he would have showed up in like the first few encounters, right? If he didn't like the numbers. You want to make Spiro a bigger jerk, guys? Yeah, I should hack it in. I got Poke Hex. I can just whip that in there. I can make Spiro a bigger jerk if you want. So you know, Spiro, if you like Mars in chat, like if you really like Mars in chat, Spiro, you'll be shiny next. Like if you like Mars, that is. Like, you know, if you like him, them. He'll be shiny like right now. Ooh, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You were not the one. You were not the one. Okay, well, you know what that means. Next in line, I'm just going down the chat from the people that I see. Don't worry, I'm not ignoring certain people yet. Okay, the guy with the shiny Spiro logo, Vander. That, you know, let's see, dude. Does the Spiro speak your language? I mean, you have the profile picture to say. I can't talk. I can't talk. It was him. He was the one. It was the shiny Spiro guy. It was the shiny Spiro guy all along. How did we not think of this, guys? All we had to do was talk about the shiny Spiro guy. Guys, how did we not put that two and two together? Seriously, how did... Oh my god, we are the stupidest people. We had this solution in the freaking chat the whole time, and we didn't put 2 plus 2 together. The whole freaking... Guys, we are all the stupidest human beings in the planet. It was literally in the chat. All we had to do was get him out of the chat. That's all we had to do. That was all we had to do. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. You know what, though? You know what? No, we're gonna. Okay, hang on. Before you know what? We need to save first. We need to save first, right? That's what we need to do first, right? Also, we need to make sure there's not gonna be back-to-back shinies for Lucas. Back-to-back shinies for Lucas. Ah, sorry, Lucas. All right. Okay. Real talk. Let's talk bad news. Let's talk bad news because we got some bad news. It didn't max out the number, guys. Like, what are we gonna do? It didn't max out the number. I didn't get to 999. Did we just say screw it? Just keep going for freaking 999 Spiros. It's okay, Lucas. I got your back. Hold on. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell. Hang on. Shh. It's our secret, okay? Don't do it, Lucas. Shh. He'll never know. The Spearow will never know. Anyway, we got a shiny Spearow, which means the magic number on the magic board is going up for the first time, and I don't know how long. I don't even know the last time that I edited this number, to be honest with you. Anybody know the last time I edited this number? Oh, right. Eons ago. Yay! Look at it. It went up, chat. Oh my god. Yeah, it's been since the Weedle and Caterpie hunts. Okay. Hang on. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. We need to take all the precautions. We need to, you know, make it a favorite so we don't ever accidentally transfer this thing. Let's make sure that is for sure the shiny one still. Yep, okay, we're good, we're good. Alright. Alright, so, yeah, we got it. Honestly, yeah, there is a small part of me that's still like, go for the 999 Spearows for reasons, but nah. What we're going to do is continue our journey finally. I can now officially say, screw Route 22, because I shouldn't have ever gone there in the first place, but originally I was just like, oh, I'm just going to the route that's next in progression, you know, that's in the closest proximity. We are getting off Route 22, because as much as, yes, I don't have the Nidorans, I have decided we are going to go in route order. And the reason we're going to do route order is because that'll actually make us progress through the game faster. So, by going in route order, guess what? Then we're already going to be heading toward Brock instead of having to do Route 22, the Viridian Forest, then go to Route 4, and then do, like, the whole Brock bit. This one, we skip a lot of routes. We skip the Route 22, we skip the routes above Misty by doing that. Yeah, there's just a lot that we bypass because we're going to be doing it this way. So, when we stream next, we will be shiny hunting good old Bellsprout. Oh my god, why is... I talked about him too much. He's on my head. He's in my brain. He's in my walls. We're going to be doing Bulbasaur, Geez, and Pikachu. Those are the only two we need in the route above us. That's it. It's that easy. Now, of course, one of those is a very, you know, rare spawn, but I stepped on a Caterpie. I'm so sorry. I hope I don't hurt you, sir. Now we're officially, for the first time ever, we have never entered these doors. Technically, it for like 1 second to activate the size cutscene. Also, you know what? I didn't check. Anybody know if that Spearow was a size? Was that shiny or tiny? Huge? Was it anything special about the Spearow, or was it just completely normal? You know, I didn't even pay attention to that. I totally said I was going to pay attention to that, but then I didn't pay attention to that. I don't believe there's anything special. Yeah, I don't think it's small or tall or big or fat, or I think it's just completely ordinary in every single way. Which means we still don't have a big or a tiny Pokemon yet. Yeah, Vander, you were the one that summoned the Pokemon. I literally started calling out names in chat to be like, Spearow, if you want to be shiny for, you know, I used Lucas, that's here in the chat. I used, I don't know who else. I just started going down the name Mars in chat. I used names in chat to start it being like, if you want to be shiny for this person, you know, show up now, and your name was the one that made the shiny appear. So yeah, if you want to go check your name be making a shiny Pokemon appear, go back in the stream and watch that, because you were the one. You were the chosen one. And I should have thought about it, because you literally have a shiny Spearow right there, and it was in plain sight that you were the one to summon the shiny Spearow. It's literally your profile picture. Like it was just too obvious that I didn't put the 2 to 2 together, and yeah, I don't know how I did it, but I'm gonna replace Eevee and officially make our team all shinies now. Woohoo! And I'm gonna get rid of all these pointless Spearows that we just don't need anymore. So goodbye, Spearow. It wasn't too long ago. If you wanted to go back and watch it, it should be not terribly long in the past. Yeah, now we'll officially start the hunt for Bulbasaur and Pikachu. Whatever one appears first is the one we'll start chaining. It'll probably be Bulbasaur because it's a bit, or Pikachu because it's a bit more common than the Bulbasaur. But at least once we get a chain of 10 going, then both should start spawning regularly. And we'll go that way about it and see if we can get one of them to be shiny so we can move forward in the game. Once we get shiny Bulbasaur and Pikachu, we'll be able to do Brock, because there's no more routes until after Brock. Alrighty. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was about 10 minutes ago. It sounds about right. How many hours of play? I mean, all that's playtime, to be honest. All 134 hours is not all playtime. Some of that was where my Switch was accidentally left on this game. Yeah, now we will officially have trainers to battle in here. And I spoke too soon. I meant that as a future thing, not a right now thing. But you know what? Screw it. You know what? Take on my huge level shiny Pokemon. We need Spearow to evolve anyway, so, you know, it's all good. That'll increase the number. Yeah, you were the secret like I said, summoning spell that we needed the whole time. That was so obvious that we should have thought about it. Oh yeah, I forget you get Pokeballs by beating trainers in this game. Alright, well there's Bulbasaur. Hello, Bulbasaur. I was correct in thinking Bulbasaur would be the one to potentially spawn, but either way, this is where I'm going to wrap it up, guys. As much as I would love to keep going, I do wake up early tomorrow, so I need to get some relevance of sleep. Oh my god, that's, you can tell by my amazing words that I'm using right now. But we will be live again tomorrow, potentially with this. If not, if we're later, then we're going to be doing Mario Wonder. We'll be back with Pokemon on Tuesday and Thursday with Omega Ruby, and then we'll be back with for sure shiny hunting guaranteed on Saturdays and Sundays. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure you did hit that like button, subscribe, all that amazing stuff, and we'll see you guys on the next video, stream, whatever it may be. This is going to be the Moderate Gamer signing out. Caw.